Right, everyone. WeaponCollector here. You lot are eager, like usual, aren't you? Nice and early. Zed, Tactical and Persia. Good to see you on Persia. After they was all getting a bit worried about you because you hadn't been on for a while. So yeah, normal stream, normal old shit. You know what I mean? It's just here's on to you. Tactical, Persia, and Zed at the minute. Zed's put a sad face on. Oh, you weren't supposed to put that on. I may have something that might cheer you up if you was feeling a bit down today, Zed. I'll wait till there's a couple of people on. It's going to be a total surprise, and well, you'll see anyway. CM, Rich, Irish Ladies, Harry Dent, Peter Aaron, how you doing? Right, I'm just going to put my little advert on to show you lot how you can support if you want. Not like you lot don't know anyway, but there may be people watching who have thought, oh, I wouldn't mind supporting Mike, but I don't know how to. Well, I'll show you how to. Or you might be sat there thinking, oh, payday the other day. I might, you know, joking. Right. So if you ever did want to support me, though, there is an easy way. It's called coffee.com. And you just click it. Click the link that'll be in the description. It's in the top of the description and it'll be in the chat. And you just go over there, pay a bit of PayPal, and it goes straight to my PayPal. Right. This is how to do it. Right. I'll be back in 30 seconds. While displaying, I'm going to set the screen up how I want it. Weird. It seems like it's been ages since I've live streamed, but it had only been last week, wasn't it? I was on Saturday, wasn't I? It genuinely seems like absolutely ages. Right, I'll be on in a second. Hang on. Just trying to get to this edit bit so I can do the slow mode and that if I want to. Not that I've needed to do slow mode for fucking ages. Right, I'll be on in a minute. Right. Yeah, I was on last Saturday one. It genuinely seems like I've not been on for ages and ages. Right. SAK94, you're right, Stu. Thank you for putting the link on Tactical. CM, you're right, mate. That's a Tactical Pirate. I mailed Mike with a bit put right. This is why professional writers have proofwriters. Yeah, exactly, Zed. Although, actually, Tactical and Metallic saw a slightly edited version anyway, because I'd already gone through the whole thing, Zed, and I'd done, weirdly enough, the two things you'd said about. I'd already gone through, before I sent it to them, I took out all the double I's, and I changed that bit where asked or whatever it was spelt wrong. Yeah, I'd already done it, weirdly enough. Yes, I'd already done the exact same thing you was going to do. Yeah. So, Tactical and Metallic Reality should have seen a version without those in anyway. Yeah, I'd already got... It was excellent. By the way, Zed, it was excellent. Yeah, really liked it. Really funny. Good references to sort of things to do with the, all the live streams and that and our community. Yeah, very good. Anthony, you right, mate? Right, Zed. I've been slightly naughty and I've done something without asking you. I've made your story into a real book that'll be getting published in about 3 days. You want to see what it looks like? That's real, by the way. 100% real. And I know I didn't ask you for permission, but I thought you probably wouldn't mind. I've made your book a real book on Amazon. I'll split all profits with you 50-50 if you're up for that. If not, I'll take it down. I'll just get myself a copy and I'll get you a copy. But yeah, I've made a book. It needs to be approved. It's going to take 72 hours till it gets fully approved. But that's what it's going to be. It's a little 25-page book. So I've had to, because the problem is they will only do books if they're 24 pages. So what I did, I had to make the writing a little bit bigger so it fills the pages more. Otherwise, it was like, depends on how big the text is, 9 pages. But yeah, it'll be, this is if you're not bothered by it, Zed, but it'll be for sale on, well, it'll be 70p and 30p in that case. I say 50-50 tactical, because without me, this wouldn't even be a book. But it'll be, I don't actually, in all honesty, I don't actually want to make any money out of it. It was never about making money. I just wanted a book, a physical book of Zed's, I wanted a physical book of Zed's story. But if you're going to make it into a book, you have to pay for it. So I'm not, I can't afford to make a book. You know what I mean? But if you do it and sell it, obviously it's not costing you anything. But it has to be sold. So why not make a bit of money out of it? You know what I mean? But it has to be cheap enough that people buy it. You know what I mean? Because you could just do it. What was the cheapest on there? I think the cheapest you could sell it was for about £3.50 anyway. So I'll just put it on there for £4.50, and I'll send him 50p. Do you know what I mean? That's of course, it'll probably get banned, of course. You know what? I thought I'm already contemplating that. That not because of your story, but every single time I try to do anything like that, it always gets fucking chucked off somehow. You right, Dan? You right, Chameleon? I know who the Chameleon is. Which I know it is for once. But I said added to the banned book collection. Zed said 50-50 is fine. Not that I expect any will sell. Well, I'll get one for me, Zed. I just want a physical copy of that story. I liked it so much. So you do it through Amazon Books. You know what I mean? And people would have to buy it anyway. So why not get 50p each out of it? You know what I mean? Every time it sells. So it'd be £4.50. Sells for £4.50. We get £1 out of it, 50p each. And you'll get your royalties every now and then. All right. but I think a couple of people here would buy it. Richard said he'd buy it. Richard said on Amazon I'll buy a copy if approved. Yeah, all right. What's the other thing? And I might be able to do it as a Kindle thing. And I think that's all profit then. It's literally all profit. But as I said, I'm not putting it on there because I want to make money out of Zed's story. I just want my own copy of it. But if you're putting it on there, if you're creating it and making it and putting it on Amazon just to buy one yourself, you may as well put it on there to sell. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I'll show you again if you want. I can still edit it a bit. The only thing I've noticed, I don't think it really matters because it's all just more. It's not a money making thing, and it's more just a bit of fun for us. So we've got partly to do with our Spiroverse stuff. We've even got a proper book of it now. But I noticed it hasn't put the page numbers on, but I don't really think you need page numbers on it anyway. It's a single story, single short story. Oh no, I also didn't put your real name on, Zed. I put on Zed not Z for you. You right, Joseph? How you doing, mate? But yeah, that's all. I just want a copy of it for myself. So if I got to make it anyway, might as well sell some to all of us lot. You know what I mean? If you're up for it. But when it's on there in 72 hours, if it goes on there, which I reckon it should, because I've marked it as over 18 anyway, so there shouldn't be no issues. Yeah, there'll be a Spiroverse book. And if if Zed wants to write some more Tales of the Spiroverse, then good. We'll make it a whole fucking series. CM said, screenshotted the book for free. Look, that's only about 2 pages of it. That was 2 pages. It's not the whole thing. The Chameleon says, sorry, I've been missing in action the last couple of weeks. Shit's going south here. Is that you just trying to claim you haven't been on all this time, you bloody liar? Persia said, instructions on how to summon the Spiroverse seems like a bad idea. You wait till you read it. You wait till you read it. It's slight fiction. It is slight fiction. Said, I noticed that. Thank fuck you did that. Somebody in my family might see it and have me committed. Yeah, no, you're all right. I did not put your name on there. I thought because it's nice to do a book and have your real name on it, but I thought, you're seeing as this is a sort of jokey story for just us lot, I thought I'd better put Z, not Z7 on there. Dan said, have you got any further on the origins of Spyro? Not yet. No. I've been too busy making this book. Right, where are we? But no, in all honesty, Chameleon, I hope everything's all right, actually. I was pissing about there. Yeah, you have to do some different ones, Ed. I would print them all, and eventually, if we get enough for a full book, we could do, this could be part 1, then we could do a whole book of the short stories of the Tales of the Spiroverse. Yeah. Because that one's called, let me just look quickly. Yeah, you can't see it, but underneath there's a subtitle saying Tales of the Spiroverse. You have to come up with some titles as well, although I've had to title that one, so that's done. Nick, you right, mate? Chameleon said, nah, mate, me and the missus are splitting up. Oh, I get you now. All right, that's fair enough. Chameleon, yeah, sorry to hear that, mate. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll tell you what else I did, Zed. I watched Hansel and Gretel, and I quite enjoyed that. It was a good film, actually, isn't it? Good bit of escapism, bit of fun. You don't take it very seriously, but yeah, good bit of action, fun, isn't it? Get straight into it. Yeah, I enjoyed it. That's good. 24 pages long. It's 24 pages, that book. So it's a short story, but it's an all right. It's a good story, and it's an all right length. You can read it in one sitting in about half an hour, sort of thing. I don't know. I'm unaware how long it took me to read it, but yeah, it's just it'll be a little book, but just a bit of fun. So we've got our own real Spiroverse book. Dave just said, hey Mike, can you get air gun suppressors in the sporting goods store? Yes, yeah. As far as air gun suppressors, there's no restrictions on those at all. I got one in here somewhere, I think. But yeah, I've fucking been looking for that. It's all right. What was I going to say? But yes, Joseph. Yeah, we have nearly all my air guns have got suppressors on. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the time fitted on the guns and that, or no issues with those. I think most of all my good air rifles have got suppressors on them. Right, I'll look into that one. No one lives, Joseph, is it? I got the itchy nose shit tonight. Images. All right, I'll look into that one, Joseph. Sounds good. Nick's Knife said you can't have suppressors home delivered in the same way you can't have air guns. Yeah, it's just you can't have them. Yeah, I suppose they'd have to. You can have them delivered, can't you? You just have to have them as it has to be a registered firearm dealer deliver it. But yeah, you can buy them. No issues with them. As I said, I wouldn't try it with the Lilibeth story I'm writing at the moment. I'm pretty sure that would get banned. Well, I think as long as it's marked 18, because as far as I remember, Trevor Vidimore, the Vid Kid 67, he's got a book. and that's got quite a lot of very graphic violence in it. And I'm sure that's fine. I suppose as long as it's marked what it is, I don't think you could. You know what I mean? Because books are a bit like the radio as well, that you can seem to get away with more. You know, some of the things I've read in Stephen King books. And on the radio, in the daytime, you'll hear him say shit, fuck, bastard in the daytime at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's weird. You won't hear it a lot. It won't be loads of it, but you'll hear them swear. JT Johnson, you're right, mate. He said, live stream. Too drunk. Listening to Kate Bush. Just got a new bayonet. Keep up the good work. Nice one, mate. Nice one. Mother said, evening, what do viewers think about the new Vlad crossbow? I should have got some videos, some pictures of that and put them on. Yeah, there's a new fucking itchy nose tonight. There's a new pistol crossbow out that's got a magazine on it. But it's an EK archery one and it's been properly done. It's not like an add-on. I think it looks pretty good. It's going to be about 300 quid, but at least it's a dedicated. Like the thing with the Cobra Adder, putting a 300 quid magazine onto a crossbow and then charging, you know, what they did, I think that's a bit of a piss take because you're just adding a lump of plastic on the top of it. You know, at most it should have added 50 quid. Whereas this one has been designed up from the ground. It's probably a little bit more. It's probably worth. It's still very expensive, but it's a little bit more. It's worth that money because it's actually been built from the ground up, rather than just here's a box, plastic box, put it on the top. You know what I mean? You know. Comedian said, got my grand's funeral tomorrow too. As that happened last Monday. Just got a lot going on first. I've been able to catch the stream. So good. Sorry to hear that as well, mate. Very sorry to hear that. Nightmare. Well, I hope it all starts coming better soon. There's another feeling it would make Stephen King feel a bit nauseous, to be honest. It gets really nasty. It's really just intended for you, tactical. You tactical metallic, mind you. You might ban me from your channel after reading it. What, the Lilibeth one? I'm not bothered as long as it's not actually about me specifically. I don't mind PC Maker. I don't mind that. No, I don't mind it anyway, Zed. I'll tell you what though. I'm going to try to read it out, the Spiroverse one, but I'm not that good at reading them out. I have to edit it. But I'll see. When I get the book, I might just sit here and read it. Calibus, how you doing, mate? But yeah, I want a physical copy of that story. I liked it so much. So yeah, not about making money, but we might make a couple of quid out of it. And I'll buy your version for you, Zed, and send it you. So I'll get a version for you and I'll send it off to you. Oh, Outdoors Addictions, how you doing, mate? Nearly missed you there. That'll be my present to you. But yeah, it's already been marked up. This one, I've already marked it as over 18. So yeah, not over 18 because you don't get books that are over 18, but you know what I mean. But it's an adult book. So I was going to call him PC Michael Malcolm, so I thought Malcolm might not be pleased about it. No, it's good. It was good. Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I regretted not reading it earlier. Afterwards, I thought, oh shit, it was fucking excellent. Mother said, "How is your neck? Still need some neck ups." Fuck's sake. I've moved the videos around so they're in a better order now, so I can find them, but I've got to scroll up to the top again now.
Well, well, this is my workout routine.
There you go. You want a good neck? Do that. Cannabis said George Sprout has launched a new crossbow called the Siege Bow. It's a compound version of the Arc. Yeah. I don't know if he's launched it, but I know what you mean. There's a new one out, isn't there? Yeah. He said afterwards, well, not George Sprout, but the company he works with, EK Archery. That's it. There's another one. I'd be more interested in the one. There's a pistol called Vlad. Another fucking really weird name though. What's it called, Mother? Yeah, the Vlad crossbow. What it comes up with such weird fucking names? Why do they come up with such weird shit? So anyway, if you want to read it out tomorrow, then do so. Your reading is fine. I might wait now. I might wait till the book comes out so I can sit in front of the fire and read it. But yeah, I'm gonna think I'm gonna do it. I might attempt to just read it live. It don't matter if I sort of mess it up while I'm reading it anyway. Or I might do an actual video of it, an edited video of it, and at the end, have a link to where to buy it. Vlad the Impaler, exactly tactical. Let me see if I get some pictures of this crossbow up. But yeah, the siege bow, I'm not really interested in that. No, I got no it looks right, but I don't know. I was never massively impressed with the Cobra, to be honest. Total rip-off for the cost. Putting a plastic box on top of it and they're saying, 300 quid when the crossbow itself only costs about 108 quid without the accessories on it. Well, exactly, Zed. That's the thing. He said, I can imagine you trying not to laugh while reading it. That's what I was trying to think. I may have to watch some videos of people reading out sort of funny horror stories and see how they read them out, because it's probably better to keep a straight face if you can. Yeah, Calibur's a bit too big, long, and yeah. But this new one, the Vlad, actually looks quite good. At least it's built from the ground up. Completely new sort of thing. Not just putting a box on an existing crossbow. Richard watched the background during slingshot or a neck clip, and the camera auto-focuses back and forward every time his neck thrusts. It does. I've never noticed that. That's probably why that gives that video such a weird sort of feeling when you watch it. Right, I'm just trying to get this thing up for you. But as you said, Samuel L. Jackson reads, "Go the fuck to sleep," would recommend. I'm going to get it up on my phone. No flash up. Oh, Dan said, "What's the longest beard I've ever had?" Not very long. I don't really grow long beards. They itch like fuck. Probably how long this is? Probably about twice as long as that. I don't really grow them very long. I thought that said Slingshot Warrior has imbecile form, and I agreed in my head. Not impeccable form. Not that imbecile form's a thing. It just... Yeah, you hide it in a backpack, can't you, mother? Right, just getting it up now. My phone's a bit slow. Oh, I've got a new video. Hang on, I can do this answer. I can actually do this answer. Maybe. I don't know. Could not mention it except 3 times it appeared. I got a new video. I got a new video slingshot. Someone tell me something really sort of outrageous or something like really, I don't know. Just write some comment in there, and I've got a little response for it. Well, let me just turn my I need to turn my thingy down. Come on, someone write something. I don't know, just an outrageous statement about something. Tactical, all right. Tactical said, "Oh yeah." Persia said, "Slingshot wrote the best YouTube ever," and Tactical wrote, "My cock's massive." Caliber said, "Boris is God."
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
That little head turn at the end, good, isn't it?
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
He actually, in the full video, he freezes for about 30 seconds afterwards, just staring at the camera. But I thought, I can't. Rita said, "Why aren't you in the kitchen cooking my dinner bike?" You know, that's a crossbow that's been built from the ground up, at least. Got the removable limbs, £90 and £60. But I have noticed that as well. Yes, when he's reading the comments, you can actually tell which one he's reading because of how long you can see him reading it. Yeah, with his lips moving. There you go.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
About €310, whatever that would be in pounds. I would at least say, though, at least that one's a bit more worth it than some of them. You know, that is expensive for a crossbow, but it's a new one. It's a brand new one, Zed, by EK Archery, the people who make the Cobra Adder. They made a dedicated pistol, basically. Yeah. But it's going to be about 300 quid by the looks of it. But I'll be more interested in that than a lot of the ones that come out. Yeah, it seems expensive for a pistol. Yeah. About 290 quid. We'll have to, because the problem, maybe it will become cheaper one day. I don't know. But yeah, I must admit, a lot of the prices are rip-offs. Fucking rip-offs. That really, 150 quid maybe. I don't know. Does it have an anti-driver? I don't know. Does look like it's got a proper from the pictures I could see, it does look like it's got a proper trigger mechanism sort of thing, not just the fucking string sitting in a groove and being pushed out of it. It's got a Richard would know what I mean, but the similar trigger mechanism and all that to like the Redback and that. That's, by the way, did you finally get round to watching? Yes, I did. Oh, yes, I did. Yeah, I did watch it. Yes. Gosh, this flabber. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did enjoy it, Zed. Yeah, it was good. It was good. You must have missed me saying that. Yeah. Yes, I really enjoyed it, actually. Yeah. It's not to be taken seriously, is it? But yeah, really good. It's a really good, fun film. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Good weapons. It's just a good bit of escapism, isn't it? And I was saying on one of my Twitch streams, it had quite a lot of movie tropes that I like. You know, you can have these sort of movie tropes and things that you get sick of, but that had quite a lot of the ones I actually like in it. Yeah, good ending. I liked how they ended it. Yeah, it's good, wasn't it? It could have been longer, to be honest. It could have been longer, but the thing is, only 84 minutes, isn't it? The comedian said, "Is this their rival to George's 30 quid pistol crossbow, a 300 quid plastic magazine?" A bit of a middle finger from the EK buddies. It looks like it, don't it? Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, it was good, wasn't it, Jed? It was good. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm going to start sneezing in a minute. A pity none of them can't bring out a fucking pistol crossbow that's actually affordable, apart from Redback. He bought their one out of a magazine, Horror Zone, sorry, and it was 70 quid. It's probably got more moving parts on that. Risa said, think someone else do a magazine like the old Tomcat. Think someone else do a magazine for the Tomcat for about 70 quid. That's it. Well, I'll be honest, I could knock up a magazine for these. I'll do it one day. I've just never bothered yet. I'll knock up a magazine for these and show you how to make them. And if they're fucking easy to make and I can do it like knock them out like an assembly line, I might be able to sell them. Because they are pretty easy, and all you have to do is take off a couple of bits of the crossbow. You just unbolt. So you'd have to push out the anti-dry fire. Yeah, you'd need the anti-dry fire out. Take off the spring that holds the bolt down, and take off the weaver rail, and the front sight, and then you just bolt it on. I've done it with the Tron before, but I noticed there was an issue. But now I know how to get around the issue. Oh, Stu said killing their own market with silly prices. Well, you'd think that would be the case, but the problem is people do buy them. And I think a lot of people think those prices are acceptable when they're not. Because the problem is, I think a lot of people who buy crossbows who don't actually really know a lot about crossbows and how much they should really cost. Or, they get conned into thinking the crossbows they're buying are reasonably powerful when a lot of ones George Sprouse sells are actually classed as £80 draw weight when they're actually £45 draw weight, because he was at the time using old prods. It's blatant, just lying basically. A lot of them used to do that, claiming those higher poundage than they really are. And a lot of people don't know that. They don't know the poundage issues if you get certain ones, the crappy trigger systems that some of them have. People are unaware of that. Unaware that the base crossbow that these magazines are put on is £15 or 30 quid. Some of them are based on a £17.99 crossbow with a plastic box on the top, essentially, and they're being charged 350 quid, or an aluminium box on the top. But people think, oh yeah, look at this fucking innovative thing that's been around since the fucking before Jesus. Yeah. You're right, Timbo. But sadly, people do buy it. That's no, Tactical said, WC, I forgot to tell you I had sex with that ex after I posted it. I thought it smelled a bit funny. Nick said, where would you be knocking him out of though? Is that a serious question or a joke? Right. Did I say hello, Timbo? You right, mate? Jack said, how does he think I stuck the envelope down? Fuck's sake. And I use my teeth to open it. That teach me. Thought I had sore lips afterwards for a while. So yes, anyone who's just joined, if you know anything about the Spiroverse, there's going to be a book about the Spiroverse coming out soon, written by Z, not Z. Oh, I'm fucking useless, aren't I, Nick? You should put hint, shed video. Yes, fuck's sake, there you go. Right, let's read that out again, shall we? Let's read that out again. The fact that you even wrote knocking them out still didn't trigger my fucking brain. So Nick said, Oh, no, I can't do that. I was going to show the comment as well as click the video for you. Nick said, okay, now this is getting worse and worse and worse, isn't it now? Nick said, where would you be knocking them out of, though?
I could knock him out in the shed.
Absolutely terrible. That's right. That's the nonsense over for tonight. Need to laugh. Cheers, guys. Richard said the ABS bolts for the adder. I'll never understand if the old £50 crossbows need a solid ABS bolts. Why would they design these hollow ABS bolts for £130 crossbow? Yeah, I know it's mental, isn't it? Absolutely mental. Yeah. I don't know, but there's a lot of weird fucking shit that it's like a lot of even the designers don't, because, well, yeah, I don't know. It's never made sense to me why. Well, I think you know what it is, isn't it? It's let's put a magazine on this crossbow, not taking into consideration that really it needs to shoot full size bolts. You know, so now let's make people have to use little short bolts, which are then essentially dry firing their crossbow. Again, that's another thing a lot of people don't know about. If you're shooting bolts that are so fucking light, you can feel it with the Cobra Adder. Every time I shot it, because, well, when you shoot it with a heavy bolt in, like a full size bolt, and then put those little fucking small bolts in, it feels like it's being dry fired. The whole thing sort of smacks when it, you know what I mean? Which you don't get when it's a proper size bolt you're shooting out of it. Hard to explain, but if you know what it feels like when it, you know, I've never actually dry fired a crossbow properly, you know what I mean? But you can tell when, if a bolt was sitting too far forward, it just feels different when you shoot it. Persia said to Richard, if you can't reuse the bolts, you have to buy more. Let's make them expensive and flimsy so people can keep buying them. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, so did Vlad. Should be 276. What a weird name. Persia said, has anyone seen Six String Samuel? I have not, no. Never heard of that. Oh, I'll tell you what I did watch tonight, just before I came on here. And it's obviously not the first time I've seen it. I've seen this a few times. But I just watched this just before I came on. Because I've bought this, so no spoilers. I've not seen this one yet. £3.77 for both, so it's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah, I've seen Blade Runner quite a few times, but I haven't seen the new one. Matt said he watched both of them recently and really enjoyed them. He'd seen Blade Runner as well, but not like properly for a while. No, I didn't watch them yet, Dan. Doctor said no, WC. That's what I was saying, Vlad the Impaler. That's probably why. Oh no, I knew what you meant. Doctor. I still find it a really bizarre name, though. I mean, who comes up with these fucking names? Then who comes up with names for cars? Because they're fucking just as weird, aren't they? But it makes sense. It does make sense, Vlad the Impaler, but I don't know. Nick said, yeah, I like Tears in the Rain. Love that. It's good, isn't it? Art Persia wrote as well. See who else wrote it. Stu said, I can't watch the original without falling asleep, and I kind of like it. Well, I'll be honest with you, while I was watching Blade Runner, because I think you can watch it at different times in your life and get more out of it. Like, I get more out of films at the minute because I'm sort of more into films now, and I'm more I pay more attention to the music and the atmosphere, and it's hard to explain, but you know what I mean. When you can watch a film, or you can be a bit more of a connoisseur of a film, if that makes sense. You know, it may sound like bollocks, but you know what I mean by that. And I'll tell you what, watching Blade Runner, it was like watching It was sort of like watching a dream. It was dreamy. It was nice. It was really good, and I like music is really good in it. Yeah, really visually nice, lovely music, nice direction. You know, nicely shot and all that. Irishman says started watching Toast to London. Good, nice one. Yes, it's good, isn't it? It's good. I think you'll enjoy that. Irishman. Yeah, keep keep watching it, and then go on to BBC and watch Toast to Tinseltown when that's done. Irishman said if you shoot your bolt too many times, you'll end up dry firing. Caliber said I bought the Umerex HDR revolver because it looked like it belonged to Blade Runner. Yeah, it does. I know what you mean, actually. I get what you're saying there. Timbo said I just come across a range of knives by a name of petrified fish. And I've got a knife called the Bastard Halibut. Actually, is the other one called the Bastard Halibut? I can't remember if this one's called the Bastard Halibut or not. A bit too dark, and I ain't going to be able to stand fucking still. I never hold my fucking hand still enough.
Bluetooth's ready. Waiting for device connecting.
Come on, you cunt. Fucking bastard. Yeah, I can't hold still. There you go, I got it in the end. There's a cunt out there. I don't think I can hold still enough. Crypta, how you doing, mate? How you doing? Can't believe Crypta's come on.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
First said, do androids dream of electric sheep? Exactly. Talking about things like that, because that's what the book was called. Have you not ever seen Electric Dreams, which is it was a TV series, sci-fi TV series, where each episode was based on a Philip K. Dick stories. Caliber said, I have a knife called Little Ricky. Persia said, who did it 3 times then? Yes. He's come on, hasn't he? Nick said, 2049 is fucking beautiful as well. I watched it in 4K the first time I watched it, and the cinematography alone is worth watching. Nice, that's good then. I'm looking forward to that then, Nick. Yeah. Because the original's really good, isn't it? For its age, it's amazing looking. It's not dated for a second, I don't think. Yeah. I might watch it tonight. After this live stream, I'll probably watch it tonight. So I'll let you know tomorrow, Nick. Chris, I'm glad you liked my last stream. Yeah, I'm good. I'll have to get you on one night, and then we'll get her on as well. Get Ariel on as well. Touch a WC. Your girlfriend is saying she's ready for a connection in the background. There she is. The light of my life. Are you supposed to laugh at your own jokes? Zed said, did you ever read The Running Man, Mike? The film is nothing like it. Still an enjoyable film, mind you. I haven't, not properly, but I know the basic story of the proper Running Man. Yeah, the book. And yeah, it's quite a lot different. And Mark's read it though. Now I'm going to get around to it one day. I'm same with films. I'm a little bit picky when it comes to reading. I take ages to try and fucking decide what I'm going to do. Thank you, Tactical. At least he laughed. But no, I do want to read that one day if I ever get around to it. But I know the end's quite different. Yeah, there you go. There's the Bastard Halibut for you. Meagle carry. It's based off a CRKT knife. This is the HX Outdoors version, but again, I think this one's discontinued as well. But yeah, the Running Man film was actually a really good film, wasn't it? Really enjoyable. But yeah, I actually really like the Running Man film. Caliber said, yeah, love both the book and the film written by Stephen King. That's it, yeah. Under his name, Richard Bachman, wasn't it? It was a Richard Bachman book originally, which is Stephen King. Yeah. Nearly spat my coffee out then reading. Crypto said, hello, Timbo, you look like a young Robin Leach. I looked up Robin Leach. Have you looked it up, Timbo? That's what I noticed that about you and reading, Mike. When it comes to reading books and trying to decide what film to watch, I'm a fucking nightmare. I've got a book here that I've been trying to. I said I was going to read this fucking 3 weeks ago, and it's just sat there. And then I could probably go back to the last book I didn't read that I was going to read. But I don't know. I just never make my mind up. I do one of two things. I'll either just out the blue just decide straight away and just do it, or if I have to look through things and try and decide, sometimes I'll actually look at my films for over half an hour trying to decide, and then end up either watching something I've seen before or watch it or just not bothering. I'll tell you what else I did watch last night. I watched John Wayne film Big Jake. I've seen it before, but yeah, I enjoyed that as well. That was good. Timber said I had to look him up as well. Yeah, I didn't know it was, but I looked it up. I could see a little bit of the resemblance. I'm busy reading H.G. Wells' book. There's some interesting stories in his back catalogue. Caliber said Stephen King wrote Shawshank Redemption as well. That's it. Yeah. But said 80s action movies, cheesy one-liners, and hit females with gratuitous sex scenes. What's not to love? Exactly. Yeah, a lot of the 80s action stuff was fucking excellent. Much more the thing I enjoy. I can't watch modern sort of action films. Also, a lot of action films nowadays are fucking rated 12. So you're going to see there's going to be nothing in it. Do you know what I mean? If I'm watching an action film, I want it to be at 18, mate. Spattering blood, silicone tits. Not together. I never said that. But no. I don't know why I said silicone tits, but well, I do know, but right, where am I? It's all gone quiet suddenly.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Dad, I have seen Doomsday, and that is excellent. I think that is that. Weirdly enough, when I was watching Hansel and Gretel, I kept thinking about Doomsday. Because that's got a sort of, Doomsday's got a strong female character in it who's the action hero in it. Yeah, Doomsday's actually really good. Yeah, I would highly recommend that, Zed. I've got that on DVD up there. Yeah, I would highly recommend Doomsday. Yeah, good in it, Peugeot. Peugeot said Doomsday's actually a pretty good movie. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I would always recommend that, definitely. Yeah, very good film. And I think it's got some influences from... Definitely got some influences from Escape from New York, Snake Plissken. She's a bit of a female Snake Plissken in it. Crypto said, I love 80s films. There was an action film from the early 2000s, Smoking Aces. I've seen Smoking Aces, yes. I've seen Smoking Aces. Dan said, I've been waiting for virtual tits all week, Mike. Where are they? This is the closest you get virtual tits on here.
Okay, dokie. Well, this is my workout routine.
Oh no, actually, I was going to say there is something else that it'd take too long for me to show you. Caliber said, I watched Greenland the other day. That was good. Got me thinking about how the fuck would I try to survive that? I don't know about that one. I'll have to look into that one, Caliber. Yeah, it's well worth watching, Zed. Really good film. Yeah, filmed in Scotland, as Percio says. Yeah, good in it, Percio. It's a good fucking film. It's really good. Yeah, I definitely think you'd like that. Nick said, if you want virtual tits, you've got to wait till he plays The Last of Us 2 again. Yes, that's it. That's it. Coming up soon, that scene. Or did we already play it? I could always you can do a chapter select on there anyway. Grip said, my favourite characters from that movie were the Tremor Brothers. What's that from? Smoking Aces. Let me look them two up and I'll tell you if those ones I like. Oh, yeah, yes, them ones. Yeah, those quite good, weren't they? Yeah, nutcases. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting sort of characters in there. Yeah, it's underrated, isn't it, Persia? Definitely. Oh, while I'm on actually saying that, because there's a couple of people on who might want to join. Next Saturday, I'm probably going to do a late night drunk stream. It would have been at least 20 days since I had a drink by then. So I think that's pretty good. So if you want to do a late night one next Saturday, anyone, let me know. But also, I'd been donated some money specifically to buy a bottle of Buckfast, so I did. I deliberately bought it so that it won't arrive till after tomorrow. So, because it comes tomorrow, that's going to be a nightmare for me. Dan said, hang on for sure. Dan said, all tits are well. Of course they are. Of course they are. All tits. Tactical said, oh yeah, Mike, you doing a drunk stream next week? Yes, definitely. Bo says, sounds like a plan. Might get a bottle of Buckfast. Nice. Yeah, I've got one coming. I've ordered a bottle of Buckfast and a small bottle of vodka. That and a couple of cans so that I can drink the cans during the drunk stream. Like, you know what I mean? The later bit is better for me to drink cans because I can stay a little bit more sober then. Otherwise, I get fucking way too hammered and then that's my weekend. May God, may God sick. Yeah, do it. Not encouraging you to, but yeah, do it. Yeah, next Saturday. Dominic said, "Are those guns on the wall real firearms or are they air guns?" Well, hang on. They're real for start. But now they're a bit of everything. DX, replicas, air guns, airsoft. But yeah, I'll do it next Saturday. I've said it now, so I'll have to do it next Saturday. Unless something comes up. Yeah, but I don't know if I should say because there's anonymous, but someone anonymously donated me some money that specifically said, here's some money for a bottle of Buckfast. So so there you go. I didn't actually know who it was for quite a while till they told me. But yeah, so what I'll do, I'll get 4 or 5 cans. So later on in the stream, I can stay. So because the problem is, I keep getting. I haven't done it the last couple of times. But there's been a couple of times where I've got really, 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 really drunk while we've been having quite interesting conversations, and then I can't remember what we've been talking about, and I've sort of felt a bit, I don't know. But it's a pity not remember these really good conversations we were having. So yeah, so I'll get some cans as well. Richard said, did start playing guitar again. Might look into joining a band. Used to be an okay guitar player back in the day. Nice one, Rich. Buckfast makes you Buckfast. That's quite difficult to say. Fuck's sake. How long does it last, though? You ever been in a band before, Rich? Chris said you should play Drunken Doors, right? I've got that on my playlist. I don't think I've got it on that I could play it on here. I'll have to get it one night. Uncle Chef. Yeah, crinkle cut cocks in the house. Fuck's sake. There's going to be a book coming soon. When this book comes, I'll put the link out there and you can buy it. And obviously that's not the whole book. So it said, you remember the Spiroverse stuff though, didn't you? That went on till 4 a.m, I remember. Yes. Do you know why? Because I was drinking beer. I struggle to get really, because the problem is the good thing with beers is because they're a solid percentage. I don't start, as soon as it's any fucking thing, vodka, I start putting more and more and more in, and yeah. Start putting doubles in. Dominic, it's funny, here in the USA, getting stupid now, seeing that on YouTube. USA is getting real. I believe in the right to bear arms. Tap said, why would anybody want bear arms? I was just thinking that myself. Chris said, I know Mike likes a little mead sometimes. Yes, I'll have to get some mead sometimes. I'll get some. Slingshot, do you want to join in on a joint live stream next Saturday? I'll make sure I'm reasonably sober when you come on. But just be prepared. Eventually, we're going to get drunk. Because that's what it is. Pear-assed. But yeah, no, I'll get you, Dominic. Yeah, the reason they're covered up on here is because you have to be careful. YouTube don't allow firearms to be handled on live streams now. So being a channel the size of mine, I don't want to risk losing my ability to live stream and stuff. So I cover them up just so YouTube can never have an issue with me. Because a lot of people show guns and get away with it, but other people don't. And then they take away your ability to live stream and they could shut the channel down. Dominic said, can you send me a website to purchase your pistol crossbow? Dominic, what are you in America? The only problem is I'm having a lot of issues sending abroad nowadays. I mean a lot. And it's making it not worth bothering to sell them abroad now. But what you might have to do, I'm going to try and make a load of them and send them to a friend in America who will then sell them on eBay for. Like he'll buy them off me and he'll just sell them on eBay. So it's him selling them. So I'll try and do that soon, because me doing it individually, it's actually now costing me to send abroad more. The postage is more than the quiver. And it's becoming a joke now. And I've had someone recently saying that they bought one and they was charged 2 times the amount that the quiver was worth in tax for it. So they're buying a quiver that's $15, and then they're having to pay $60 altogether. It's not worth it. Not worth it for you lot. And I'm still only making the money I would anyway. Do you know what I mean? But I'll look into it. I'm going to try and get this. I've got someone who's ready to do it. Poser, well, if you are sober, I don't think I'll join, Mike. Don't worry, I was getting drunk, but just not so drunk I can't remember anything. Rita said, back in school, I played with a few musicians, professional drummer who was in a band who did the opening act for Metallica. Nice one. That says, so did you think I could be your older brother after seeing that photo of me? You just reminded me. I ain't got them out now. I got some old pictures of me out in the end. Dominic said I purchased one on Amazon. I know the ones. I've got that one. The one on Amazon. Yeah, and they don't always fit your bolts. Your bolts can either be too small or too big. I've got that quiver because the bloke sent me it to do an advert on it. Yeah, and the problem is they're pretty good apart from they don't always fit your bolts. But yes, Tactical, yes, you did. I was thinking about getting these pictures, but I don't know if I bother. Art said you paid the tax on the total price, including shipping, really fast. Yeah, I don't know what's going on now. I think some of them are just doing it to con people out of money, essentially. Because the person who's saying to me that they're getting paid, they have to pay €23 tax. I clearly marked on the package it was a gift and it was worth £10. 23 euros is not 20% of £10, is it? In fact, it'd be 21%. 21% of a tenner is £2.10p, not 23 fucking euros. So yeah. Zed said, buy the book. Me and Mike want money for our G&T fund. There you go. Zed's got it now. Zed's got it. Zed's been pulled in. He's gonna be. I'll make him a mod later, and he can just keep putting links on constantly when this book goes through. Let me look quickly, Zed. Let's see if it's ready now. You never know. You never know. It takes 72 hours to approve. No, still in review, Zed. Still in review. Double Sabu said US to UK is a con. The global shipping adds UK import duty to items that are below the tax threshold. That's it. That's it, Riggs. That's what's happening. And it becomes virtually impossible for me to sell these quivers now because who wants to buy them for that kind of money? But as I say, I might have to just make a shitload of them. Make a shitload of them, send them to Dwayne Myers, who wants to sell them on his eBay anyway, and do it like that. Because he said he'd buy them off me in bulk, so I'll just make 20 of them. He'll buy them. I'm not quite a bit off, so he can make a bit of money. Zed said, I bet it doesn't get approved. You know what, Zed? I'm sort of going along those lines myself. I have luck like that. I put my quivers on Etsy, got chucked off of Etsy. I'll probably get my fucking Amazon account shut down now for doing this. Mother said, Redback XR magazine isn't cheap for a piece of plastic. €20 on Hatilla. That's good though. That's cheaper than the ones I could find. Mother. Taps and I'll make Zed a mod again. I see. Let's say it's only temporarily while we're on this money making scheme. Get writing a book and you can become a mod. That's the new tagline. Write a book, become a mod. I'll be your publisher. I'm for those who don't know, I'm now Zed Not Z's publisher. Yeah. Crypto, I recently bought on Amazon 68 50 caliber rubber steel balls, and I have the special 50 caliber coming. Nice one. Richard said, Mike, for the next joint stream, if I can rig up my mixer board, I can plug my guitar into normal microphone. Yeah, do it, Rich. Do it. And then we'll get some birds on. I'll be, I don't know, the best I could probably do is I might be able to be our version of Bez, maybe. I might be able to fucking shake some fucking maracas or something and dance like a twat. That's about as good as I can do. So I'll be Bez, or the equivalent of that. Calibus said, why did Exy fuck you off? Exy's have handfuls of... I don't know. It's weird as fuck, Calibus. I put my quivers on there put them on, and it said those handmade, which they were, and they shut me down saying that none of the products I was selling were handmade, when in fact all of them were handmade. And well, what? So do I have to make the rivets by hand? I have to forge the metal, make the rivets. I have to make the, it's ridiculous. That's those nude for you. What do you want? I don't think getting your moves out is posing nude. Thank you. And it wasn't. Well, it was slightly requested as a joke. Perhaps we get timed out in a minute. Dan said, "Will you do a joint stream with Liam?" Yeah, definitely. I would do one tomorrow with Liam, but it never works out like that. Yeah, he used to, because the problem now, he works on the weekend. He's always tired as fuck. He's never on. He used to always be on these live streams, but he's never awake now or whatever. He's too tired. You know what I mean? But he would always be on he'd be on these every evening. When it can, I'll get him to come around here again. But yeah, it's just don't work out at the minute. I don't think he'd want to be on a drunk live stream with us, though. It's a bit. You have to be quite I don't know. Some people don't mind, but I don't know. Crypto don't mind. He'll come on drunk streams. Nick said you'll have to bang at least 6 E's before it starts as well to make it authentic. I want the fucking best thing, yeah, Natalie. So it'd be funny if they think you are Z not Z7. You get blood knocking on your door for writing and selling over nasty books. Well, say, I'll be all right. I'm telling you, I'll be all right. Crypto, I'd like to see you sing a dwarven song. I might be able to. I don't know. I'm not much of a singer though, Crypto. Rita said you could pull a sting. I'll pull a sting and just whine mumble most of the words. I was thinking something about that. I was thinking something like that. Maybe I could just be one of these sort of like a front man who just sort of stands there. Yeah, mumbling. maybe, Rich. Sounds good. Don't forget to get merchandise in, people. There's more merchandise now. Let me put the newest product on. No one's seen this, I don't think. No one's told me they have yet. Anyway, I don't think even Slingshot's seen this one. I don't know if he'll like this one. Although he has got a good sense of humour. This one comes in many different. This comes in jumpers and hoodies. This design. Timbo said you look good in a scar band. Yes, I can see that. Definitely, Timbo. Yeah, I can see that. Definitely. Let me know what you think of this one. And the other one. Where's the other bit of merch? I don't know how many of you lot have seen this. Oh, and there's a mug as well. So these links go to 2 different merch designs. These are Slingshot Warrior designs, by the way. And the mug has something on the back and the front. Yeah. You know what, Dan? I'll try and think of something like that one day. So definitely need a Spiroverse clothing line. When it gets a bit popular, when this book comes out and we start, I'll start doing videos on it, we'll do that. It says, just sing the Terry Pratchett Dwarf song, Mike. It goes gold, 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 gold. That's it. Definitely. So I'll be singing when I'm showing everyone the link to that book. Hopefully it's all right, Zed. We'll have to see. But yes. Hello, Horseman Hatton. Haven't seen you for a while. You all right, mate? All right, has anyone clicked them links? And what do you think of this new line of merch? Or are you all over there now missing this? Or buying them, are you? Let me check these links work. Sounds like a Tory rally cry, it does. Oh, yeah, I suppose you'd have to. You're right there, Zed. It would have to not act. Well, Spiroverse would be all right, I think. I think if it stays Spiroverse, no spirograph stuff. Yeah, I think you just have to keep it sort of because they can't stop you doing a spirally pattern sort of thing. But the thing is, no one would get in any trouble for it. It would just be one of those you can't sell it shit. You know what I mean? And if I've bought a couple first, then fuck all they can do. As long as I have one, that's all that matters. Dim's pissing myself laughing. I Mrs. Loves cushions with the greatest respect. I don't think I could get a stitch for it. Thank you, Tim, though. Nice. I'm glad you looked. Crypto said, I like that pillow. Nice one. Thank you. Oh, all right. There's the endorsement there. There's why I love Slingshot. That's why I love you, Slingshot. You're great for things like that. There you go. Nice one. Because I often think, oh, what's he going to think? What's he going to think? Because if you ever said take it down, I'd take it down. You know what I mean? But yeah, you got a good sense of humour. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight winner of the Pull It Off prize. Roger said not see. Citizen X said, does anyone know what happened to Wolf City? I was unaware it had gone. That's a shame. Right, Citizen X, by the way, let me go and have a look. Has it disappeared then? I know at one point he deleted his channel before. Or hang on, mate. Let me look. Because when was the last time you went on his channel? Because he reopened a new one. Right, it's going to take me a while. When did the last time he uploaded? I need to scroll down a bit for a couple of days. Anyone remember the last time Wolf said uploaded? Is his channel still there? Because he did have a channel and then he deleted it. I don't know if he's deleted another one or maybe you've looking at the old one. Right, I'm just looking through my subscription, see if I can find his channel, find one of his videos. Yeah, it looks like he's gone again. Let me look on Instagram. Citizens X, I'll have a look, mate. That's a shame. Hatton said, any chance of an electrician's online can wire me a chair for my mother-in-law? Mother said, ever bought from Simple Shot? No, never heard of it, mate. I got rid of him, Crypto. Thank you for shouting it out there. Right, who's this messaging me? Right, hang on. Yeah, I'll have to have a proper look later, but I cannot find Wolf said anywhere at the minute. Maybe he's deleted all his accounts again. He did that once before. And then came back. That's a shame. But yeah. Yeah, it's good. I like yeah, Wolf said good. He's good fun. It's good laugh. Does some proper good shooting stuff. Bought some of my accessories and it was always really good, you know, always gave me a shout out for him and all that if he used them and that. Yeah, very, very decent bloke. But yeah. I don't know. I think I can't tell you what his reasons are, but I know some people, they get a bit sort of, they put a lot, the way YouTube is now, people put a lot of effort in and get nothing back for it, and it's very frustrating. And you get to the point where you think, what the fuck's the point? Even I do. I wouldn't ever stop though, but Yeah, but I can see other people thinking, what the fuck's the point? Put a video on, no one not that no one commented on these people on this stuff, because people did, but his video didn't get the exposure that they deserved. Then was a comic strip with Robbie Coltrane walking down the pier with a chainsaw. What made you say that? But yeah, comic strip's excellent, isn't it? What was Zed saying? I can't find his. Oh, what was Calibus? Gradually getting there, Calibus. I don't know. Yeah, comic strips, they're all four at the minute. I think they're all on there. There's some really good stuff on the comic strip. Yeah, Wolf said, I'll have to have a proper look after this. I can't, because I'm trying to live stream and look through stuff, it's hard to, because I can't remember how he spelt his name the second time. And it was slightly different than the first time. Right, I'll tell you what I'll do. Right, it won't work that way. Hang on. I can't find him anyway. I'll have a proper look later. I'll look through my actual subscriptions list. Crypto said you should make a dwarven cleaver sword. I do want to do something like that. I will do one day. I'm going to make something in the shed soon. I've been having to think about it. Lewis, how you doing, mate? He said, getting a free stab vest and body camera from work soon. Excited. Nice. Nice. That's good. Is that for videos or for that actually to work in? Richard said, heard anything from Samuel? He took down his videos a while back. No, I haven't. All right, Lewis. Yeah, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you on. Got your stuff back yet? I know that can be a pain in the ass getting that stuff back. Hopefully they bought it back for you. But no, I haven't, Rich. Funny thing is, I was looking through my subscriptions the other day and I noticed Sam's channel. But no. Now, I think some people just move on and they either go to different communities or they just move away from YouTube. I think that's what Sam's done. But I may be wrong. Because it's interesting, the community we have on here, if you looked at this community 6 years ago, there'd only be there's the regulars that you have for a long time, but there's a lot of people who come and go, move on, stay for a bit, go. Trying to think what else I've got planned and what I've been doing. Lewis said it's for work, but I get to keep it and bring it home. Got the green light to get it back, but it's just finding the time to get down. Right, so you just need to go down and get it. Oh, well, that's good though, Lewis. That's good news. Yeah. Because it potentially, sometimes it can take fucking ages to get the stuff back. You can keep going down there. Oh, no, we can't find it. Oh, blah, 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 blah. So I think I watched another film recently. What was the other fucking film I watched? I can't remember now. But anyone coming on and does any of you lot not know about the Spiroverse? There's going to be a book soon. And as I said earlier, that's not the whole book. It's 24 pages, I think. It's a short story about the Spiroverse and Crinkle Cut Cock and everything else to do with it. What you all got planned for tomorrow? Got anything planned for tomorrow? I haven't. I'm going to turn my fucking alarms off and I'm going to get up nice and late tomorrow. I'll probably do fuck all. I should start. I should start recording videos on the weekend because it's the only time I get to do it now. But like really get to do it. I do have time in the week, but it all depends on what I'm doing. Right, has everyone gone quiet or has the chat gone funny again? Because I noticed yesterday on Slingshots there was a period of about 5 minutes when no one was commenting, but there was 18 people watching. Caliber said, I watched Snatch last night. I haven't watched it in 10 years. Pissed myself laughing. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I like Snatch. And it's good to know that, you rewatch it years later and it's still funny as fuck. Len, how you doing, mate? Crypto said, what is the Spiroverse? Well, we've found out that, I'm going to have to go on to my whole thing now. We have found out that, you see these spirographs, the things that make these. This is all real, by the way. Anyone watching, this is all real. The things that make these patterns. That's the best one. Right. I'm gonna have to make a video of this to tell you what it is. Right. So we found out that spirographs are connected to missing children and adults. Most children and adults that go missing that are never ever found, turns out that there's a connection between them and spirographs, and they've been using spirographs when they go missing. And then we found out from multiple people watching that when you use the spirograph, it often creates sort of weird feelings, and it gives people nightmares, feelings of terror. We also found out that spirographs are also made by Hasbro, which is the same company who makes Ouija boards. And again, everything I'm saying is true. And you know what Ouija boards do, don't you? Well, there's a connection there. Hasbro must be doing evil things, I think. And the more and more we looked into it, it appears that if you do a spirograph in the exact wrong or right pattern with the right colours or the wrong colours, and then you sort of accidentally rip a hole in it, it can open a portal to a place called the Spiroverse Nether Regions. And then kids get sucked in and just sort of disappear, whereas sometimes adults just get sucked into their groin area. And basically, demon versions of these cut your foreskin off, and sometimes your cock, and create something called crinkle cut cock. And again, that's real because Metallic Reality has actually seen a real crinkle cut cock in real life. Yes, exactly, Crypto. Yeah, opens port. Yes, and Zed Nazi has written a book about it, and I'm going to do documentaries on it. All right. So there's more to it than that. I found out there's ways to stop yourself getting fully sucked in. But yeah, kids seem to disappear. Only one person has ever had crinkle cut cock and lived. Most people get sucked in and just disappear forever and are never seen again. But what happens is occasionally when the portal opens, see the portal opens up in a little hole in the middle. Like that or like that, opens up. If you're lucky or unlucky, occasionally you can see in, and people have seen into the hole, into the nether regions, and seen like the spirograph things torturing people. But you imagine like a demon version of that, not a plastic thing like that, but it's like a demon, thing, and it's like chopping people up and torturing them forever. There, that's it. That is the Spiroverse, okay? And that's all true because I just said it was. Timber, as a child, I hated the sound and shapes. There, right, that's another one. Right, I've got to write that down. So Timbo is another one who can. There you go. Timbo's true, isn't it? And doesn't it bring on horrible feelings when you do a? I watched a bloke. This is another. I watched a bloke on YouTube the other day doing a spirograph for half an hour. By the end of it, he was literally going mental. He was going insane. Yeah. And I could send you the video of this bloke doing a spirograph. By the end of it, it was like he was going insane. They was doing different ones. It was a review on a spirograph. He was actually going mental. So that's what they do to you. And it's all because it's Hasbro. Hasbro create things that open portals to different realities, you see. Demon realities. Just like the Ouija board. So there you go. 100% true. True story. As they say at the beginning of Return of the Living Dead. Based on a true story. Sounds like the Lament configuration. It is. It's basically a version of that. But it's that. So instead of doing the Hellraiser puzzle, if you use, and what gets even weirder, right? Go onto my community tab right now. While I was doing a spirograph video where I used a spirograph, and then when I tried to view my live stream where I was talking about it, it'll probably happen to this one now. All that would come up was just weird random colors. I believe that those random colors that was some kind of thing trying to show me the colors I'd have to use on a spirograph to open like the ultimate Nether Regions portal. There are ways to avoid getting killed as well, or getting sucked in. Basically, you need a broomstick, and you stick it in the back of your trousers. Just there. So I'm flashing you now like Slingshot does. I got a bit of Mooney in there. Stick it in the back of your trousers there, and if it tries to suck you in, although it'll still suck your cock in and give you crinkle cut cock though. So yeah. Tactical said, Mike, I mentioned earlier I reread Zed's story that night and had a nightmare. It's like, there you go. Just gets worse and worse and worse. Dimber said, as a child, I hated the sounds and the shapes, and I thought it was pointless too. He said, oh, look, I've had people pay for this, for me to waste my time making shapes. I don't like it. Like a clacking sound, I hate. Some present. There you go. Just brings on. It's not a good feeling, is it? As soon as you get a spirograph, it just, you know, it's like an impending doom sort of feeling. Every time I pick those up, just don't feel right. Does not feel right. So there you go, tactical. Not tactical. Crypta. That's what the Spiroverse is. There'll be more videos on it soon. So I've got hiccups. Yeah, ask me questions and I'll tell you all about it. It's true, Slingshot. He said, Crypta, it sounds like you're starting to believe, Mike. I don't need to start to believe. It's real. I'm telling you, 100% real. 100% real. There's even a book about it coming out. Look. Yeah, there you go. There's a book. We'll discuss it on the Drunk live stream next week. I'll tell you all about it, Crypto. I'll have to do a video on it soon, an individual video. Carl said, crinkle that cock. Good job, it's not KKK. Exactly. That's right. Yeah, just be asking for trouble then. No, not that kind. It's CCC, not KKK. Tactical said his dream, honestly, loads of burnt bodies everywhere. There were hundreds, and Metallic Reality chased me and shot me to bits. Fuck's sake. Citizen said, yeah, choose your pleasure. Yeah, do you know what? That's one of the bit where he says, yeah, what's your pleasure? Yeah. What is it? What's your pleasure, Mr. Cotton? This is the way that bloke says it to him, so creepy. Yeah. When he's just getting the box. Is it what's your pleasure, Mr. Cotton, isn't it? Yeah. If that was right. Yes. Right, let's play this. I think this is it anyway. Is that the one? What one do I want? Is it fucking on Facebook? What? Hang on. Oh, I'll just fucking play it out. I'm not going to show you the video.
What's your pleasure, Mr. Cotton?
A box.
It's filthy dirty. Filthy dirty nails as well.
What's your pleasure, Mr. Cotton?
A box.
Oh, could you see that? I don't know if you could see that or not. Did I even show it in the end? Don't matter. You should be able to have heard it. Zed said to Crypto, the Spiroverse has nothing to do with demons, angels, or any gods that's ever been. It's outside and a bit sideways to that. Crypto said, if there are demons, there are angels, and there is a god. Yeah, I can accept that as well. I can accept that, I suppose. Yeah, this is like, well, I don't know. They may not be demons. They might be aliens. Who knows? They're something. It's something that we can't explain. They're from a different universe, different. But yeah, good point. Good point. I can take that on board. Crypto, definitely. Yeah. If there's demons, there's angels, and then there's God. Exactly. I agree. Yeah. Undecided. We don't know what they are. They're from a different reality. There you go. It's more that they get called demons, but they're from a different reality, really. I mean, it's just the easiest way to describe them. It's the easiest way to describe them. That they're Spyro demons. Webby, right, mate? He said, could you make a video on crossbow covers and cases? Have a cover mine with a poncho currently. All right, I don't know what, because that's quite a difficult thing to do because they have to be quite big. You can get crossbow bags though. Yeah, I'll look into it. I'll see if I can come up with something that's worth doing. Webby, and I'll have a look, mate. Caliber said, best Hellraiser quote is from number 3, where Pinhead says, I have eternity to know your flesh. My wife loves it when I say that. Right, so excellent. Zed said a completely different reality, sort of like Neverland, very unpleasant Neverland. There you go, that's it. Yeah, it's more. I say demons, but I really mean it's because I don't know what they are, but they're more from a different reality than ours. It opens a portal up to a completely different reality, called the Nether regions. Yeah, kids just seem to get taken down and just disappear, but they've seen adults getting crinkle cut cocked and tortured, and yeah. Oh, gone quiet again. Timbo said my 6-year-old stepdaughter ate Spiroverse too. Yeah, they're weird, aren't they? I must admit, Timbo, they are a strange thing. They're the kind of thing, in all honesty, that I think most people who mess around with them, you mess around for about 5 minutes thinking, oh yeah, you know, and then you just sort of fuck it. Yes, now that's the kind of thing. The Calibers, you're exactly right there. That's what these Spyro demon things are more like Pennywise. Pennywise is an interdimensional sort of time traveling sort of being. And that's more what these things are. That's a spooky. We're talking about Spiroverse. Who else can see the face in Mike's bag on the couch? Ha ha ha! I'd say yes. At least it's smiling though. Yeah. I can definitely. Yeah. At least he's smiling. That's all right. I can take that. Good bag. Good bag. I can see the face in that though, definitely. Irishman said, more unpleasant than Michael Jackson's Neverland. Probably not. Probably not. If you watch that fucking documentary, probably not. But let's not go down that line. That is not something I want to be discussing. Got it. Just staring at you fuckers.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
It's the head tilt that makes that perfect. I'll probably get on top of Mike in the night. I'll be smashing its face in a minute. Outdoor Sports, how you doing, mate? You right? So yeah, now everyone's up to date. Most people are up to date on the Spiroverse, Crinkle Cut Cock, and all that. I'll be bringing out some more products for, to do with it. So there'll be the Spiroverse book will be coming out soon for sale. Then I'll be bringing out some safety broomstick attachments, so that if you ever want to do a spirograph, you can put the safety broomstick attachment on, and then you won't get sucked into the nether regions. But you may still come out of Crinkle Cut Cock. So I've made some foreskin helmets, which you can buy. They're quite expensive though, because they're made of silver foreskin helmets, and they so you put that on. It's like a imagine this but bigger. So imagine something that looked like that but a lot bigger. Because I don't know about you, but I would not be able to get my general cock in that. But imagine that but bigger, made of silver. You put that on. I thought that was the instructions for it then. I thought that said cock ring instructions. And then it looked like that. Look, if I put my fingers like that, look, cock ring instructions, and then there's a picture of cock there. Yes, no. If I cover up the bit. You won't want to put a condom on doing this. You wouldn't last 2 minutes. Timbo said, that's spooky. Thing above the subscription thing. Oh, what's the spooky thing above the subscription thing? All right, I don't know. Timbo. What there? That there? Dad, I'm just glad I'm going nuts. No, I said I'm just glad I'm not going nuts and other people could see it. Timbo says, foreskin helmets and bottom t-shirts. Something you want to tell us? Thing is, I never came up with any of these ideas, so don't be blaming me. I'm just the person who puts these ideas into, reality. But yeah, that bag does look like a face. What was you on about, Timber? Because I don't know where the subscription thing is. Is it there? So what do you mean that? What do you mean that? Caliber said, I want a CCC t-shirt. What would it say on it though? Would it just say CCC? I received CCC, and this was I don't know. I was a victim of CCC, and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. How's that? But yeah, that's the WC plaque that Jim M made me. Yes. CC. What about CCC Victim Society or something like that? I could do this, by the way. Did you not see the new T-shirts I made of Slingshot? Let's see if I got one of the links still up. I recommend to go and buy one of these. Go and buy it before they sell out. They'll sell out. They'll sell out if you don't buy it. This is my favourite one, though. The best thing is, though, Slingshot actually liked it. Oh, what? There, do you mean? Yeah, that's a bag. Is that what you mean? Yeah, there's a bag there. So you don't mean that one. So that's the WC plat thing that Jim made me. That's a similar thing, a WC picture and some other related things to do with me. Like my mate Charlie made me. He's a tattoo artist. Webby said, "Do you think they'll ban crossbows soon, mate?" I'm not sure. I'm not sure. They're definitely going to discuss it, but I don't know. The last time they said they was perfectly happy with the laws. I got a feeling, hopefully, they might just let this peter out. You know, they'll say they're going to do something and then not bother. Hopefully. Dan said, for God's sake, Mike, we don't need T-shirts. We need a cure. Yeah, but these T-shirts might be a thunder cure. Oh, it's the plaque, is it, Dad? All right, cheers, mate. High tactical. Nice. Oh, Citizen X said those strange, unsettling feels people get when using a spirograph. That's the gatekeepers from another dimension asking you what's your pleasure, questioning your soul, tactile sense. Yeah, questioning your soul. Yeah, tactile sensationally. Exactly. That's it. That's exactly it. Citizen X. That is exactly what it is. I could feel it when I was making these. In fact, even when I just pick these up, I can feel that something's wrong. And it's trying to get me to, you know. I don't know why. I quite like that one. I'm drawn to that one. Nearly got a hole in it as well. See the fuck ups there. You want to see the nice little colourful ones I made? This one will make you fucking hallucinate. If I can hold it still enough for it to focus. See how much I move now. Fucking cunt. I can never hold it still. You're getting a sense of dread now, aren't you? I can feel it. I can feel it myself. Gonna have to put a bit of light relief on. What are we gonna put on?
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
That's better. Webby said, would love to see the weapons you made tested on carcass or dummies. Well, I've got a dummy. It's just, at the minute, I've got an injured side that's taking fucking ages to heal. When it fully goes, I'll do some more stuff like that, Webby. I have got a dummy I can do tests on. So I said, in your video, you were lucky you got out the room in time. In the ad, exactly. See, it sucked the camera in. When I came in, the camera was actually, the camera there, it was on top of the table. On the, you know, it was on it. I didn't film that though, because obviously when I came in, the camera's off, and I just, you know what I mean? For those of you who don't know, watch my, what's that video? What's the video? 2 packages. Go and watch the 2 packages videos, and you'll actually see what happens if you do a spirograph. But the camera actually got sucked onto the hole. I'm going to put a link onto it. But I wasn't in the room because I got sick to death and walked away. Right, watch this video later or now or whatever. That's what my bell end is hiding, just seeing those pictures. Sucks into itself, doesn't it? Sucks into your insides. Timbo said, I got a good ghost story for next Halloween stream, despite not believing in ghosts or demons. Properly got me. Nice one, Timbo. I look forward to that. If I can find an opportunity to do one before Halloween, I will. Any Friday the 13th is coming up, or someone look up when the next Friday the 13th is. We could do one for then, or see if there's some kind of, I don't know, some kind of horror-related day. Yeah, it was nice, wasn't it, Mother? Have you seen it close up? Yeah, I had a dodgy suck behind a church. Well, in the back of a church once. Or, outside the church, but it was in the church grounds. There you go. Done a good job on that, hasn't he? Right, so if you watch this video, oh fuck it, I'm just gonna play it. Let's play it. Right, well, WeaponCollector here. Right, 2 packages arrived today. One the stuff of dreams, or one with the stuff of nightmares. Right, hang on. The dream one first. So I'll skip to the bit where I'm doing the Spiroverse. So be very. Sent me one of those kitchen knives he was reviewing recently. Thank you very much, Jim, especially considering the note you sent me. Oh, I can do a reaction to it, can't I? Can you still hear me? Should be able to see the video now. Can you see the video? I'll do a bit of prepping. I'm not really a prepper, Webby, but I probably do. It's hard to explain. I'm not a prepper, but I do stuff that would be classed as prepping, if you know what I mean. But I'm not really a prepper, but yeah. I don't know, Dan. He said, will you be doing reading for the audiobook? Maybe. Thing is, if I do, I can edit it so that all the little mistakes are not in it. So I probably could. Are you feeling tense now? Has your penis sucked into your body? I'm not doing ASMR deliberately. This is supposed to be unpleasant, not pleasant. Fuck this shit, I need to drink. There you go. That actually really happened. That actually really happened. And I found my camera on the table. Yeah. Scary stuff in it. I'm laughing because I'm nervous. See, that's people don't even they can't even talk now. Neither can I. No one's chatting. I can't even get my words out. But the only thing you could do if you did get sucked through and you're lucky is this.
Yeah. Look at that. It just knocked the dirt out.
But I have heard that even if you shot yourself down there, that wouldn't work. Oh, that really has scared everyone to death by the looks of it.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
The horror, exactly. That really happened though. That really happened. Yeah, Timbo, that'd be good. I look forward to that. Yeah, if people can find out, I'll look it up myself. See when the next Friday the 13th is. Maybe, I don't know. The next Friday the 13th is right, 2022 August. No, 13th of May. It's up to you. Might be able to do one for Friday the 13th. It's Friday the 13th. You know, I know Friday the 13th is deemed like a sort of scary day, isn't it? Is it unlucky day? I don't know. I think you are all frozen in fear, aren't you? It fucking seems like it. Most people are watching thinking, what the fuck has become of this channel? What am I watching? Let me see if my subscribers go down during this. Actually, yeah, I can make sure that the subscribers don't go down because I make this a subscriber only mode and you'll have to subscribe. Has anyone noticed that though? Look at that for something dodgy. What's that? What is that? That's a roll on eBay. Don't buy cricket boxes. That don't help. You've got to buy a foreskin protector, mate. I sell them. Don't be going up. Cricket box will not help you, mate. Cricket box will not help you. Like, that would be like, I don't know, but that's not good enough. No, not acceptable. By the way, anyone watching, we don't have to talk about Crinkle Cut Cock and Spiroverse all night long. It's just it's just some of us our own little private hobbies. Now, talk about anything you want within reason. Yeah, so I think I'll watch if I'm not tired, or I don't think I will be, I'm probably gonna watch the new Blade Runner after this. That said, the foreskin protector in my case, or in my case, a thimble. Oh, gosh sake. Well, as long as I make it and sell you it, that's acceptable. Yeah, I can accept that. Broom handle, quiet. Well, yeah, broom handle. I sell those. I sell them. They're not broom handles, though. They're safety broom stick attachments. They might look like broom handles. What if it was made of Kevlar? No, not good enough. Not good enough. Cam said, my missus is an A&E nurse. Friday the 13th, she got a patient notification with my exact full name and same date of birth. It was involved in a serious what's RTA in a car like mine. Talk about Final Destination. That would be proper weird, wouldn't it? That would be fucking, in all honesty, that would be freaky as fuck, wouldn't it? Yeah. because you definitely think it was them. You know, she must have thought that was you. Very, very weird. See you later, Timbo. Good night, mate. Hope you get a night off next Saturday. That'd be good. It'd be good to have you on. Taz, sorry I've been flippant tonight. A bit of bad news family-wise. Honest, respectful. No, it's all good, Tactical. It's all good. No. No one's thought of anything like that. You know what I mean? I know you're just kidding around anyway. But yeah, sorry to hear that, Tactical. Right, Peach. Nah, it's all good, mate. It's all good. What you been doing, Peach? Hang on, before you go, have you seen the trailer for the new book that's coming out? Wait a minute, don't go yet. This video is like 30 seconds long or something, not even that. There's a Spiroverse book coming out. Yeah, what's this? Bet he's already gone. That'll be ready to buy on Amazon in a couple of days if it's approved. Oh, you watch the film in Discord? How do you watch him in Discord? Look, someone puts it on and you can all watch it together, sort of thing. Germaneering. He said, "We are collectors only of weapons. We are not using them to harm anybody. Lawmakers take note." Thank you, Germaneering. Exactly right. Zad said, "I got a doppelganger who lives in my town. Same name, same age. Even looks a bit like me. Got a few problems for now." Yeah, Zed wrote such a good story. I thought I have to put it in book form, but that'll actually be for sale on Amazon. Yeah, if it gets approved, I reckon it will. I have stated it's like 18 only. But do people watch it together though? I mean, Peach, like you all watch it together and can you like see each other's comments? A bit like this sort of thing. Because I've always wondered, is it like that? So you can all watch it together and see each other's comments? So you could talk while you're watching it? Yeah, like the stream. Nice one. Yeah. Because when I said I was going to do a film, like a film reaction thing, people suggested Discord. But yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds good. I've got a doppelganger. I ain't talk with Mark. Yeah, sounds good, Peach. Sounds good. I've got another clip as well. You seen this one, Peach?
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
You know, it looks like a face. Yeah, looking good. It's the right colour now, isn't it? Right colour. The straps look quite good, don't they? Right colour. Yeah. I'll get down to doing that soon. Danton, are you making a lot of money out of the Spyro stuff, Mike? I'm starting to think you invented the whole thing. There's no such thing as CC. I have never made a penny out of it. I have not made a single penny out of it. And I've got a feeling I'm probably going to make about £2 altogether when we make Zed's. You never know, though. Zed's book might start selling. It's good enough to actually be bought, but it's the thing is, who's going to be looking for a Spiroverse book? You know what I mean? That's the thing. It does look like Mask from Mask, actually. It does, Peach. It does. Yeah. But Zed's story was good enough that I genuinely wanted. I want, you know, it's not really to sell, but you might as well sell it if you've got to make them to sell anyway. You know what I mean? I want a copy myself. I'm going to buy one for Zed and send it him as a present. So don't be buying one, Zed, because you get one anyway. I should be able to get them slightly cheaper anyway. The person who actually does them should be able to get their own, like, I can't think what you call, but you get your own versions of it. For you still have to pay for it, but it'll be a bit cheaper than people. I'd probably get it for the price. It's just to print it, you know what I mean? Yeah, like Peach. Have a good day at work tomorrow, mate. Nick said, imagine if that book kicks off and it becomes a full-on conspiracy theory that people actually believe, like flat earth and all that shit. I'll be honest with you, Nick, that's partly what I'm aiming at. I want this to become a real thing. I want this to become a real, get out there. The clown from It lives in Spiroverse. It probably would. It's the same kind of thing. Definitely the same kind of thing. Definitely. Calvin said, I don't know what the Spiroverse was, so I googled it the other night. Apparently, it's part of a string of multiverses. That's it, and that is actually a real thing as well. If you look up Spiroverse, that is actually a real thing. Genuinely, isn't it, Calvin? Yeah, the Spiroverse is actually a real thing, which cements the fact that everything I'm telling you is the fucking truth. Look, I'll Google it quickly and I'll show you. Spiroverse. I think you have to put a... Oh, no, you put Spiroverse there. Spiroverse. Oh, and I noticed Tactical's video is so fucking popular. He's got fucking adverts on it. Now who's making money out of the Spiroverse? Fucking everyone accusing me of making money out of it. Tactical's fucking video has got adverts on it. There you go. The Spiroverse. But yes, the Spiroverse is a real thing. Right, Crypto's back. Caliper shows how sad I am actually Googled it because I didn't know. If you need any information on Spiroverse, come to me first. Crypto, what you been doing? Making spirographs. Watch out. Watch out. Crinklecock's about. Oh, God. Outdoors said, spirographs are the souvenirs that Terence McKenna talked about when some people are on a trip, made by entities using their voices. There you go. That's it. Tactical said, you're fucking kidding. That's YouTube, not me. I have 69 subs. I've not monetized. See, look, Tactical even denying it now. He's making money out of Spiroverse. He didn't tell no one until I found out. I find out all this stuff, Tactical. I sensed there was something going on there when I looked. He got fucking adverts on it. That's YouTube, isn't it? Because of the music. Crypto said, show us a sword, Mike. Sadly, all my swords are locked up in a box, but what have I got I could show you? I've only got a couple of knives out. All my swords are locked up. I was watching Chucky, was you? Yeah, Chucky ain't that good. I'm going to buy all them soon. Pull my trousers up so you don't get flashed like Slingshot does to you. That? I thought I had my what's it called? Oh, fuck. That was called now. What's the one with the similar to a Bowie knife, but it's just a straight clip on it that I made recently? Sax. I thought my sax was out somewhere. So this one's homemade. Slingshot. Very happy with that one. That's the one where I used the bevel jig thing that I made. This is the one that had a yellow handle originally. Yeah, really happy with that. And I made a sort of tactical-ish sheath. So you could mount it multiple different ways. You could mount it that way, that way, that way. It's got a loop for a leg tie. It's got multiple. This is what I mean. You could put the belt in that way if you wanted to, or that way. Germany said, WeaponCollector, I think you're doing a great job in promoting value for money products and along with testing too. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate that. Yeah, well, you know me, I try to make things affordable. You know, I probably do myself out of money a bit. So this is the Smash It. That's how big it is. That's a proper edge on the back as well as the front. Leather stacked handle. And that was made from a bill hook. Whatever the fuck they're called. Yeah, that's the only ones I've got out at the minute, Crypto. I locked a lot of stuff up. Outdoor said Chucky 2 was the best, I thought. The scene with the identical doll was creepy for sure. Yeah, I like the child's plays with Andy Barkley in it are good. I don't know, they're just more. If you try to look, especially the first one, if you look at the perspective of, imagine being a little kid and there was a fucking living doll thing trying to kill you and no one believed you. That'd be fucking harrowing. Dad said, I wonder if Metallic has read it yet. She has. Sorry, I'll read you out a reply in a minute, Zed, if you want. It might be why she isn't on tonight. Try to distance herself from all the insanity. No, she has read it. I forgot about that. I'll see if there's a little bit of, because obviously it's a private email, but if she says anything specifically about the thing, I'll read it to you, because she has read it and she really enjoyed it, actually. She wrote, fucking amazing. Thanks for sending it to me. I really needed cheering up tonight. She said, one of the highlights was, and then she shows a paragraph. Actually honked very loud, a very loud out laugh at it. And it was the bit with me making his way to the table. Osbert sat opposite the distraught constable and asked gently, what is it, lad? What happened to cause all this? PC Maker raised his face from his hands and looked at the sergeant. A look of revulsion mixed with dismay on his face. I saw it, Sarge, he blurted. Right, I'm not going to read any more out. Yeah, she loved it, actually. She thought it was excellent. And she said, you've got some very serious storytelling talents, absorbing great structure and use of descriptive vocab, immersive character and scene building. I'm very impressed and somewhat in awe. If he has done anything else like that, I'd love to read it. There you go, Zed. She loved it, mate. Yeah. It's a fucking excellent story, though. I really liked it. That's what I wanted to book. I want a book of it. I want my own book of that. That's it. Pennywise is afraid of the Spiroverse. Cab said, Mike's products are very well made. I bought several of his items from him. I've recommended the quality. Thank you, Calibus. I appreciate that. Thank you, mate. Crypto said, love to smash it. Thank you. Aldo said, Mike is the beer and bargain champ. There you go. That's me. So you do a good job with your knife builds, Mike, and the sheaths are nice as well. You should sell custom-made sheaths. I really should, in all honesty. A lot of people say that, and I've bought some tools now to make them even nicer, because I can make them good enough, I think, even with the basic tools I've got. But I've bought some more tools now, so I could make them probably even a bit better now. Right, Dan. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Well, Dan, I'm good, mate. Dan said, I wonder if Hasbro conducted their board meeting in the Spiroverse office. They might have. They probably communicate through spirographs and Ouija boards, mate. Crypto, do you remember the spear idea I had, Mike? I think so. Which spear was it? Slingshot. Which one was it? Because I think we've talked about a few. Alan said, "Did you watch the video I emailed you of the 3D printed prototype?" I did. Very good, Alan. Yeah, it was excellent. It was very good. Yes. Yeah, I did watch that. Yeah, fucking excellent stuff. Citizen said, "If you want to know what happened to all the kids and adults who disappeared in Spiroverse, they all float down there with Pennywise, the dancing clown." I think it's worse than that. No one knows what happens to the kids; they just sort of disappear. But the adults get crinkle cut cock and worse and tortured forever, because you can see it. For if you look, you can't, if you look in for too long, it'll probably suck your eyes in, and eventually suck you in, unless you've got a broomstick, safety broomstick attachment down your trousers. But yeah, Zed said, "I'm blushing now." I'll tell you what, Zed, it's a fucking great story. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, well, there'll be a book of it soon. W&C bargains, yeah, exactly. Outdoors said, "I hooked up my Dreamcast yesterday to try the weirdest game I've ever played in my life. It's called, I don't know how you'd pronounce that, Floygan Brothers. It's a well animated and the graphics are great." I trust you enough to Google that. Let's see if I can still trust him after. Oh, yes, yeah. All right. That is bizarre. Hang on. I'll tell you the game I've always wanted to play. There was some weird dream game, and I don't mean Dreams for PlayStation 4. On PlayStation 1, there was like a dream simulator game. I always wanted to play that, but you can't get it. Tato said, "Yeah, get your broomsticks. Get your safety broomsticks." Alan said, "After my initial feedback, the second one is being made." Nice. Yeah, look, very good, Alan. Excellent. Sorry if I didn't reply. I have a habit of reading things, and then, because you know why I don't reply to people on email after time? It's because I talked to you on here. I'm Riggs. Are you still on? Riggs, if you're still on, I'll answer your email from the other week now about those paintball guns you were talking to me about. They're not illegal to own and that, but I've heard people getting in issues. If you own those paintball guns and you have any sort of metal ball bearings for them, you can get in shit for it, because the police reckon you should only have the frangible ammo for it, the stuff that breaks. So yeah, you can get it, but make sure you ain't got no BBs that are the right size to fit in it that are made of metal. Crypto said, "Using your concept of an extendable walking stick to make..." Oh, that's it. That one, Crypto. Yeah, I'll look into that. I think that'd be pretty good. I mean, that'd be a good idea. Yeah, I remember now. Fucking hell, I didn't realise it was that late. I was down for about another 10 minutes. I didn't realise it was 10 to fucking 20 to fucking no, it's 10 to, isn't it? Yeah, I'll be on for about 10 more minutes. I didn't realise it was that late. It proves I was having fun, so I barely looked at the clock. Oh, Outdoor said, "I know what it is." Yeah, do you know the one? Outdoor, I've always wanted to play that, but I ain't even got a PlayStation 1 now. I might save Blade Runner for tomorrow now. Blade Runner 2. I'm going to make another dagger soon. It's going to be a bit bigger than this one. Maybe about that long. And it's going to be more a single taper, if you know what I mean. Rather than tapering there, it will be that thick to that thick in one line, if you know what I mean. Or tapering a lot. This suddenly tapers there. This will be tapering from there. You know what I mean? That's it. LSD Dream Emulator. I've always wanted to play that. It came out in Japan only, did it? Yeah. I only found out about it about 10 years ago. That's it. Time passes quickly when you're having fun. It does. It certainly does. Caliber said, "Did anyone have an Amiga?" No, I never had. And the only things we had were like what I'd call the traditional consoles sort of thing. So Master System, NES. Oh no, we had the Atari, the proper dedicated consoles that would take sort of cartridges and that. Never had any computer type ones that would take tapes or anything. So yeah, the Atari. We had them old games where you twist the things and it would, you know, Pong type game. And then add all the sort of consoles, NES, Super NES, you know, all of them, apart from the Dreamcast and the Mega CD. Germany said, according to Lindy Base, the most effective edge weapon in history is a spear. A short spear is very effective in a confined space. Yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it? That would make sense. That a spear probably would be. Because you get a bit of reach with it. Yeah, that would make sense. Alan said, no worries about replying. I don't always get on for the streams fast. Yeah, that's my problem is, Alan. I tend to reply to people on live streams instead of the email. It's a bad habit of mine. I really ought to, you know. But yeah. And it's the amount of stuff I get as well. And that's not to say don't message me. Do message me anyway if you ever want to. But yeah, chances are I'll end up reading it and then I'll answer you when you're on, if you know what I mean. Anybody want any quivers or it'd have to be UK though. Anybody in the UK want quivers or broadhead bolts? I've got a set of broadhead bolts if anyone wants them. I'm not getting the broadhead bolts. I'm going to get this thing off a slingshot that he wants to see. What are you doing later, slingshot? You doing anything later? So this is the extendable, retractable walking stick designed by. It was originally designed by Jack Stryker. He gave me the idea and said, "Wouldn't you make one? Might do a video on it." But the point of this is so that you can have a reasonably small walking stick that will be full size, because you know these kind of things are good, but sometimes if you're walking around in you know, maybe a town or something, you might want something smaller you can fit in a bag. Well, this will go to half the size, and then you can just press a button, retract it out to however long you want it, which could be longer if you want. It's about the same length. But this one's steel and it's reinforced in here with wood, but it's also, you know, in a emergency life-threatening situation, you've got something that's proper solid that could protect you. Not saying too much. Not doing anything tomorrow, Crypto. I don't think I will. But that's the point of it. You've got a little thing that's very, very solid. That's got wood inside it as well. Outdoor sports. Or another weird PlayStation game is Fluid. Well, it's not really a game, but sound experience. You control a dolphin for a stage underwater areas at the same time making electronic music loops. There's actually a way to create your own music. That sounds pretty good. Alan said, how many broadheads do you have? Hypothetically speaking, would they be good for a Jaguar? Oh, no, these are pistol ones. These are only for pistols, Alan. Yeah, because to be honest, you could buy them, you know, you could buy arrow in bolts and broadheads for £175 Jaguar anyway. But you can't actually buy many broadhead bolts for pistols. So no, they're pistol bolts. That said, what was that saying? Oh, he said I might get out. Where is that? Where's that gone? He said I might get out my old Specky 128k at some stage, maybe my PlayStation 2. That's what I said. Yeah, get yourself on Twitch and watch me play old games. Yeah. Yeah, pistol only, Alan, mine, because you can get full-size bolts and broadheads easily. Crypto, that's why a spear version is a good idea. I think so, Slingshot. You can make a small spear that could be put in a bag or hidden on your back, so it's not fucking massively sticking out like that. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I'll look into it one day. Dad said I'm going to have a lie-in tomorrow, I think. Then nip to the local shop for a couple of things and I'll just chill. Yeah, I'm going to have a lie-in tomorrow. Because I have to... Nowadays, I don't... I said this 100 fucking times, but I don't get to really lie in as much as I used to. I don't get up early, though, but still. I've started... Now that things have changed in my house, I look forward to the weekends a lot more. Because at one point, the weekend was exactly the same as every other day. Well, it's not now. I look forward to the weekend where I don't have to do anything at all. I have to do a lot anyway, but I'm quite lucky. But still, weekends I get a proper fucking. I can get up and I don't have to do anything. Don't have to be concerned with anything really. Alan said the new version of that pistol will be for broadheads. Ah, right, yeah, mine would probably fit in that. Outdoors, I became obsessed with underwater games last. Outdoors, have you got a PlayStation 4? Did you get those underwater games for that they gave away? They gave away. You ever played Abzu? That's quite a good. That's your Abzu, I think it's called. I think that's what it's called. That's quite a good weird game. That's just like music and nice underwater visuals. Yeah. Yeah, I think you'd enjoy Abzu. It's on Steam. Immerse yourself in a vibrant, hidden world, bursting with colour and life as you descend into the heart of the ocean. But yeah, that's just sort of nice music. I think you'd like it. It's probably cheap as well. I don't think it'd be a lot of money. How much is it on there? 15 quid. That's a bit much. I don't know. It's not very long. I don't know if I'd pay 15 quid for it. You can get it cheaper than that. But it's very visually nice. I've never live streamed it before, but it's nice. Yeah. Crypto, another good suggestion would be a steel boomerang. Yeah, that could be a thing. Definitely. Definitely. Yeah. I don't know if I'd want to throw a steel boomerang though. I like my blood in my I like my head being reasonably scar free. Don't suppose you have to chuck it, do you? Although being able to chuck a boomerang, get to come back is quite a skill in itself. It's a good game outdoors. I don't know if I'd pay 15 quid for it because it's quite short. You can do it in 2 nights. But it's the kind of game you can keep playing it. But you don't really do a lot in it. There's minor sort of little puzzles, but not really. It's more just a bit like that game you said. It's just going through the water, listening to the music, following the path, maybe taking a block and putting it in another. Tactical said, looking forward to beers tomorrow. I had one tonight I found from last week. It gave me the taste. I wondered what you was getting out of that comment. Yes. You ain't had no weeks off then, have you, Tactical? Don't matter. You never said you were, did you? I just promised myself I'd have at least 3 weeks off, and I am. By the time I drink again, that'll be 20 days off. Just under 3 weeks in it. Unless I give in tomorrow. No, I won't, because I've promised we're going to be on next week, aren't we? So 6 days. Right, say that. German engineering. He said, given that when we're wearing masks, can you recommend any substance to stop our glasses or other polycarbonate? You know what, mate? No, sadly, I don't know about that. I can't help you with that. Germaneering. I'll be on tomorrow, mother. Yeah. Oh shit! I better go off. I've done it again. I'll be on I'll be on tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. I won't be doing a late night one tomorrow, but next weekend I will. So next Saturday I'll be doing a late night one. All right. Outdoor said, "There's a virtual ocean for Wii, but I wouldn't get my Wii back out just for my Wii. The controllers have gone funny. They don't work anymore. Sadly." Then said the Crypt tried a boomerang one. I didn't like it. I thought it was evil, so I threw it in a bush and ran. I've been living in fear ever since. Right. Alan said, Bob Harry crash helmet visor spray. There you go. I better go off. It's 12 o'clock. Yeah, people are going to bed, so I'll be keeping them up if I am. That's why I go in the summer house to Wendy house if I do a late night one, because it's not fair to keep people awake. Irishman said he used to give don't. I got that in my head now. Irishman said he used to give me roses. I wish he could again, but that was on the outside and things were different then. I'm not going to sing it to the tune. Fuck's sake, Irishman, you got me now. We're singing that all night. Luckily, I don't know the words, but the tune's there. Right, yeah, I better go off. I'll see you all tomorrow night about 9:30 again. That was a good one tonight. I enjoyed it. Yeah. See you tomorrow. I would have watched Blade Runner 2049 by then. See you later. Good night. See you tomorrow.